Coalition of northern groups admit lopsided appointment by President Buhari. Welcome to the news. And please subscribe to our channel. The coalition of northern group CNG has admitted that President Muhammadu Buhari appointed more northerners into critical national positions than the southern part of the country. Its spokesman Abdulaziz Sulaiman, while bearing his mind on some national issues, admitted that President Muhammadu Buhari is a creation of southern political forces in 2015. He also said President was presented by southern politicians as an alternative to former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. The CNG spokesman claimed that, to everyone's knowledge, President Buhari was not a candidate for the North in 2015, but that he was packaged by the southern political forces right from the All Progressive Congress APC contraption to his victory at the primaries. He explained that when Buhari was presented by the South as the only alternative to Jonathan, the North, which was groaning under the burden of Boko Haram bombs and bullets at that time, was left with no option. Abdulaziz Sulaiman said the South had benefited more from Buhari presidency than the North. The CNG said, "We can all testify that the North has been the major casualty of the policies of the Buhari administration, while the South is the major beneficiary. As far as the North is concerned, Buhari was not the candidate for the North, but an arrangement made by the South to suit certain interests. He is of the view that appointing more Northerners in position should not be used to measure the prosperity of the people. This appointment of Northerners into critical position cannot be a yardstick for judging a people's development or prosperity." Sulaiman explained that with all the propaganda about lopsidedness in Buhari's appointment into key security positions, the North continues to face the severe security situation than all other regions. He said, being the Northerner in the office does not translate in preference in terms of service delivery, claiming that the positions could be occupied by any other region or tribe. I don't know if I should... I don't know how to start because it is very funny. Everybody is saying, it was not our choice. He was not our choice. We did not vote him in. Everybody is coming out and saying, you know what? I was not informed though. He was not our choice. Everything. Medicine after death. Medicine after death. Yeah. Whether you come and you deny you're one of them, whether you come out and you don't deny that you're one of them, it does not take away the fact that this administration has failed Nigerians rather. Everyone is now feeling the heat. Once upon a time, let me quickly say that the Southerners have been speaking against it, or maybe Nigerians have been speaking against this issue, but some people, because of ethnic sentiment and tribalistic sentiments and religious sentiments, have refused to open their eyes to the truth. In fact, they always say that the Southerners, they say, that they say things that they come out and exaggerate. Let me use that word. Yes. Meanwhile, who is exaggerating now? What is good for the goose is good for the gander. And what is also not good for the goose is not good for the gander. That is just it. No matter how you try to cover a particular crime up, or how am I going to put it? No matter how you cover something that is not good, you try to coat it and make sure, maybe you take gold and you paint it on clay. Sincerely, doesn't make it good. No. It only makes it, this thing is, you see people who start admiring it. Oh, I wish I was the one that had it. They will not know that it is clay. They won't know that it is clay. That is just it. What is now the way forward? You are not involved. The truth of the matter, or the subject of the discussion now should be, what is the way forward? Now that you have now realized that, okay, what is doing is not okay. Now that you realize, what is the solution? That is what everyone is meant to be discussing as at this moment. How can whatever that has happened now, how can it be corrected? Is there any way we can correct it? Still, you have not come out clear to condemn the lopsided appointment by Buhari government. You are still hiding behind the deceptive illusion of northern pride and superiority by saying the South is major beneficiaries of these myopic political policies. You also fail to accept that being in strategic political position have grossly empowered the North at the expense of our Southern politicians. And that is why Northern politicians are using their great financial clout to dictate the tunes of a 2023 presidential election. The Northern politicians are using their great financial position as a result of empowerment by Buhari government to wrestle the presidential tickets of the two major political parties from the South. They do this by using a small percentage of their ill-gotten wealth from the Buhari administration to curry favor from the greedy Southern politicians to further the political project. Saying that the South benefited. Yes, I can tell you. The South benefited from, economic backwardness. That's it. How am I going? Economic deterioration. The South benefited economic deterioration. The South benefited insecurity because insecurity are now being present in the South. A lot of things. You can benefit from you can benefit from something and your benefit is going to be bad. Yes, just so you know. Just so you know. It is glaring and the major cause of the division. He is heavily tribalized, but he talks of one Nigeria more than any living being. But at the back of his mind, he only wanted Nigerians to leave the Fulanis. If the oil was in the north, they would have not been one Nigeria by now. Okay. This is why I tell people that the Igbo presidents will lead us nowhere. It's either we restructure Nigeria or give us Biafra. Because when Jonathan was there as president, the North benefited from his administration more than the South. Okay. The best option to me here is restructuring into a genuine customized Nigerian federation that will be appropriate for our environment with resource control by the federating unit and where there will be probity, accountability, and justice. Now, everybody, it is funny, but like I said, the way forward is what should be done. You're listening to the way forward. They're saying restructuring is the way forward. Some are saying, my own is let's come together. You see that constitution, let's trash it. Sincerely, this constitution is what I say is a big fallacy. It does not represent the will of the people at all. We should start from the constitution. Then we start also removing people who have not been doing well in their various offices. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.